Silk ENT. Got you guys here with you, Mr. Swaggy Waggy.
I'm just Dan.
It's your boy Chubb.
And we are back with another react video.
Top 20 anime fights
Yes, man.
from the last 20 years? Guessing, maybe. They didn't tell us. We'll find out.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm so excited about this.
Guessing so, 2001.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this because I am a huge anime fan.
So-
Like my guy here.
Hey, look, if it's going back from that far, I'll be with you.
There you go.
Because I stopped maybe a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm still big in the anime.
Yeah, man, we big on the anime scene, man. You for all the great animes, you know, of course, you got your Dragon Ball Z's, your Bleach, your Naruto's.
The Americanized animes, as you will.
Still great anywhere. Let's be real about it.
That's true.
And
But
one
some
that
of
I actually about to start, even though it's like 1,000,000 episodes long, probably could have its own
Please don't say.
One Piece.
That is the only anime I can't get into. It's just too much.
It's a lot.
It's too much. Attack on Titan, I actually started season 1 of that.
Bro,
I started season 1 about 12 times.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's what I hear.
It's really good. It is really good. Now I finally got past the 4th episode. Okay. I started getting into it.
Cause they actually something just happened. Something big just happened.
Yeah, it was,
And like people was going crazy on social media over Attack on Titan.
Oh,
I know what it is. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say nothing, but yeah.
All right, well, yeah, I got to get back into it.
Yes,
Gotta
sir.
get back into it.
So we're gonna see the top 20 fights of each year.
Before we do, make sure you guys thumbs up, follow the page, show your boys some love.
So without further ado, let's go.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're going to be counting down our picks for the top 20 anime fights of each year.
Oh, yes, Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter's a great show.
For this
Goku
list,
didn't
we're
win,
looking
though.
at the best battles in
That's
the
true.
anime scene
Goku
to
didn't
come
win.
year after year, starting in 2000 all the way
about
to
to say.
2019. Think we overlooked some sensational scuffles? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over
If
there.
TN
give me a
versus Cell
follow,
not in here,
let
we
me
got
know
a
which
problem.
anime list you want to see next.
I'm just putting that out there.
You know,
Ready for
nah.
fresh anime? High Dive has
What's
you
that?
covered. And now
I was
you
say
can host
Frieza
a
Goku,
watch party
but that's
with
over
friends
20 years
using
ago.
High Dive's
Yeah.
chat.
And
Well,
so is
America-
TN.
I think America is like
So is
2000.
TN and Cell, bro.
In real time with
But
friends
America is
for an
at
immersive
like
viewing
2000.
experience.
I don't think they going
Don't
for that.
forget your friend 2000
Big O. I used to love
I used
Big
to
O.
watch this. This was alright.
Big
This was
O.
fire.
Who's up for some classic robo action?
I'll show you my power. The great power of Big Duo. One of these bigs has got to go.
Now
He
we're
said
back
big
at-
way
Far
too
from
much.
the
I
slick
know.
and fluid mecha battles
show
we've
you
come
my
to
big
expect
power.
from franchises like Gundam, watching two Megadudes punch it out may be slow, but the impact is monumental. With the flying
Feel like Bruce
terror that
Wayne.
is Big
I'm about to
Duo
say.
causing chaos in Paradigm City, it once again falls to the slickest
What was his name in
negotiator
this?
around
Season
to
two.
clip its wings.
This ends it
What was his
once
name?
and for all.
Little O. Medium O.
While Big Duo certainly has the high ground, that doesn't do it much good when compared to the Big O's seemingly never-ending bag of weaponry. Sure, the collateral damage was a bit off the chain, but at
grabbed
least
his
they
chest.
put on a hell of a show.
Titty Twister.
2001, Baki vs Hanayama. Baki the Grappler. Having a rookie fighter like a
that's
pre-time
like
skip
turkey.
Baki go up against the Yakuza's deadliest enforcer might sound like a wholly one-sided matchup,
you. I like
but
the
like
way
everything
they make
else
Yeah,
in
the
this
new anime
crazy
Baki is way
series,
better.
the golden rules remain the same. As long as it isn't Yujiro, there's a chance they can be beaten.
A clean hit. Good,
Smell his
Baki.
finger?
Koro.
In spite of Hanayama's ridiculous size and absurd talent for ripping off flesh with grip strength alone, Baki was still able to hold his own, with his precise striking and unwavering stamina proving to be the key to bringing down such a hulking mass of muscle.
I've got him now.
2002, Luffy vs Crocodile. One Piece.
This was actually in
The
season 1, I
insurgent
think.
Sandman might not technically be the
Yeah,
most
I think
overwhelming
it's like
foe
one
that
of
the
the-
Straw
Was it?
Hat Captain has
If that's the
faced in his
sword dude,
tenure
the
as a
fish
wannabe
dude, that's
pirate
just-
king,
Nah.
but he's certainly
nah,
the
nah.
one that
Pause it.
caused the most damage.
But this to start in 1999, and when I say it's still going, bro,
I know.
it never stopped. from
I know, believe me.
1999.
So I'm saying it's too much to get into for me.
Yo, if you didn't catch on from the beginning, or you try to binge watch this, you'll be binge watching for.
It need to do because some animes do this where if it's a real like long season after season after season, they have an abridged version where they put it in a movie. Naruto has I think they have 2 movies like that that just
exactly.
abridges things. So One Piece needs to get on it.
Yeah, for real.
But like I said, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching One Piece and everything, and they do got stories and arcs that are like great.
They have to. They've been running this damn long.
Yeah, they got stories and arcs that
Yeah.
are great. But like you said, if you ain't trying to sit up there and watch it, it'll lose you for a second. But because you gotta like pay attention. But let's see what's going on with King Crocodile.
お前なんかじゃ俺には勝てね
It took Luffy no less than 3 separate attempts to waste the leader of Baroque Works, leaving Luffy in a bad state each time.
え俺はお前を超えていく
Naturally, that just made Luffy all the more determined to end him, which he accomplished by using his own bloodied fists to sidestep Crocodile's Devil Fruit defense before absolutely wailing on him.
Talk about catching them hands.
All of them. Like, it's great.
2003, Rock
Okay.
Lee vs.
Yeah,
Gaara,
yeah.
Naruto. Possibly the most unexpectedly awesome
This is probably
moment
the
from
best
the
fight
original
in
series,
Naruto history.
the match between the once comic
Behind
relief
Guy
ninja
Sensei.
against
But we
the
give it Naruto.
heartless
I was about to ask y'all, did y'all think, because y'all both watch Naruto, will Naruto pop up again on this list?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Okay.
And I could call a fight. Him and Sasuke.
Yep. Exactly.
sleepless killer
Him and
has
Pain
since
was a good
become
one, too.
immortalized as one of the best the series has to offer. With Lee's extreme taijutsu training proving to be too
I can
quick
name one
for
better
even
than that.
Gaara's instant defense, what was originally posed as a one-sided slaughterfest
Hold on.
became a
Naruto
compelling
versus Pain
underdog
wasn't a good fight.
It was.
It wasn't.
Why you say that?
What was good about it? The fact that he went almost 9 tails?
Not
The
only that,
animation looked good, but the fight wasn't all that. To me, Sasuke versus Itachi was better than that.
Okay.
Pain versus Jiraiya was
Right.
better than that.
That was great. Recipes try. Perv.
Guy Sensei versus Madara, the greatest of all
I
time.
like the
you know.
Asuma versus what's the name? Asuma versus the
He's
one
a
that killed
bum.
him.
He's a bum.
Oh, don't talk about Asuma like
He's a
that.
bum. He died. How you kill yourself
Asuma-
technically?
Bruh. What's his? Dang, I keep thinking Akatsuki. What's his name?
I was just saying, it's a lot of fights better than Naruto versus Pain.
I ain't gonna say better, but it's up there. But we gonna see, man. We gonna do this lit.
Story, complete with no end of ferocious fist work that put Lee on the map as a character
Black Lee's so
deserving
underrated.
of
They
respect.
get my dude dirty.
You know why he's underrated? Because Guy Sensei. The GOAT.
Which of course made the fight's conclusion all the more heartbreaking. 2004, Ed vs. Greed, Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
While it's certainly not the canonical
I haven't seen
depiction
this
of
in a long
Greed's
time, but
demise
this is great.
contained
I actually
within
just
the
went back
original
and watched
manga,
this all over.
it's
Fire.
perhaps the highlight of the Elric brothers' first adaptation.
I thought this ran longer
In
than
spite
it
of
did.
his shifting
it's different
alignment
versions
towards
of
the
Full
side
Metal
of good, the reveal
The
of
other one I think
Dante's
is
supposedly
before.
deceased corpse
Alright.
immediately put the homunculus at odds with Ed, leading to Full Metal fists colliding with the ultimate shield. While
He's a
he
titan.
may
I'm about
have
to
won
say.
the day using his knowledge of alchemy, Ed's victory also marks the first time he's actually killed another living person, adding a whole other layer of darkness to what was already a somewhat tragic duel.
This shit was tragic as hell, though.
All that, that's how the fight just ended with a stab?
2005, Naruto vs.
they gonna have
Sasuke.
two on
Naruto. Everyone and their ninja grandmother has weighed in on how impressive the final fight between
I like how
these
he
two
said that.
shinobi was.
Oh, this
at
is the final
end
fight,
of
so no, they're not
Shippuden.
then. This is the
And
final
while
one
it
right here.
wasn't anywhere near as destructive,
Of
we
Naruto,
can't
yeah,
forget
remember
about their
Shippuden and
first
Naruto
tussle at the Valley of the End.
Can you give me a pause real quick? The one thing I can say about Naruto, like their fight animation is probably the best. Like we talk about Dragon Ball Z, Super kind of messed it up. First I would say Dragon Ball Z, but Super fight animation was okay, not great.
Yeah.
Naruto's fight animations is fucking awesome. I'll talk about from Obito and Kakashi. I'll talk about this.
That's better than Pain and Naruto.
Yeah, like just the animations of their fights. I don't care what type of fights you try to say. That's why Naruto's going to have 3 on his list. Maybe 4. Like, their animation when it comes to fighting is the best. And I know a lot of these One Piece people going to come in, oh, but One Piece has some...
But are they? Is this list going for animation or
I think that's
the
what
impact
going
of
for.
the fight? Like, that, I
Right.
think that's what they're going for. I don't know if they're going for picking animations.
I think it's going for both and everything.
Might be.
You
it.
know what else is gonna be on there?
What?
The new Naruto movie from Boruto.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Momoshika. Oh,
That's
yes.
if that's not on here, it's gonna be a problem because that's
We
the
go-
best
Now
one.
we got to get into this list. Let's get it.
Determined to bring Sasuke back to the Hidden Leaf Village,
Yeah,
Naruto is
2005,
pushed so
and I
far
remember
that
it
his
when it came
inner
out.
demon fox is subsequently let out of the bag and free to run wild.
見える
Like, this
Throw in the last Uchiha unleashing the full power of the Curse Mark, as well as that cinematic collision between Rasengan and Chidori, and this was easily the greatest showdown to come out of the original Naruto series.
Still don't know how Sasuke won that fight, but okay.
yeah, little-
2006, Luffy vs.
Nah,
Bluto.
another one. Nah, I
One
just pop
Piece.
shit about him.
He got so many years he's gonna be up
Luffy
here
was
again.
killing it back in the day.
I know
And
Bleach
while
better be
we'd
on here.
love to include the final face-off
Tony
with
gonna
Lucci,
bust the
it
door.
just missed the yearly mark. Not to say this battle outside of Eni's lobby doesn't make for a great watch.
いやセカンド
Hot off declaring war against the world government, Luffy not only dunked on this cocky CP9 agent right off the bat, but did so by powering up to Gear 2nd for the first time, opening the floodgates to all manner of new
I'm
rubber-based
just not a fan of the
techniques
stretchiness,
that
man.
we're sure Bluto
Yeah, like, that's-
has yet to recover from
It's
to
weird.
this
It's
day.
too weird.
We only had Dowson.
Yo, got.
That bazooka damn well turned him into
Yo,
beef stew.
God.
ゴー
2007, Team Daiguren
I have
versus
to watch Gurren
Anti-Spiral.
Lagann, man.
I keep
Gurren
hearing about this
Lagann.
too.
Yeah.
As far as mecha
haven't seen
battles
this before.
go, they don't come bigger
This
or
fight
more
make me wanna go
spectacular
back and
than
watch it.
this.
Yeah. Not that long of a series either.
After reuniting with his beloved Nia, Simon and the rest of Team Daiguren
Simon.
combine their spiral power, as well as every giant robot at their disposal, and in doing so create a monster of a
cooler version
machine
of Gundam.
in the form of the Tengen Topper Gurren Lagann, which happens to be the size of a whole galaxy. With the sentient malevolence known as the Anti-Spiral reaching a similar size, the stage was set for a brawl that turned out to be as amazing as it was cosmically
Oh, what the hell just happened there,
I know he
incomprehensible.
just took his head off.
2008, Maka vs. Krona.
this show is great
Soul
too.
Eater.
Soul Eater.
Sometimes, when all hope seems lost, your only choice is to let the madness flow.
ハマキャッチからの左ダッシュ
About another one that's gonna be on there. I saw another fight that might be
Unable
on
to
here.
hold their own against the
Hunter
pure
x Hunter.
ferocity that is Krona's demon
Yeah, yeah.
sword Ragnarok, Maka and Soul are
One
left with
gun.
no choice but to use the black blood for themselves. With their wavelength
Black blood.
stronger than ever, the Meister
Right.
and Weapon duo were finally able to bring down Medusa's offspring.
Everybody's face creep.
That's why I didn't like it.
Not to worry though, for all this fight's flashy exchanges and overabundance of insanity, there's a sweet ending. As Maka does the impossible and breaks
2008
Krona
must have been a slow year for anime.
self-isolation, becoming their first ever friend.
Bitch.
This is the best fight.
2009, Mustang
This-
vs. Lust.
yeah.
Full Metal
Yeah.
Alchemist Brotherhood.
This is the other one I
With
told you about,
nothing
Brotherhood.
more than a lighter, the Flame Alchemist not only put an end to one of anime's most beautiful and
Okay, just
dangerous
lit
monsters,
that.
but did so in such a way
Rest in peace, my
that
guy.
was as close to animated perfection as possible.
Yeah.
ようやくひざまずいたな
But that
Finally got down on your knees.
Showing up at the last second to save
Yeah, I keep
Hawkeye
killing
and
you.
Alphonse,
Die.
the thought-dead Colonel wastes no time in incinerating the homunculus again and again and again and again and again. The swell of the music, the way the flames are gorgeously displayed, Roy's unflinching gaze as he roasts lust with every flick. It's a truly harrowing sight, but one that you can't look away from.
悔しいけどあなたみたいな男にやられるのも悪くない迷いのないまっすぐな目
2010, Ishigo vs Ukiura.
This was a good fight.
Bleach. The Shinigami Strawberry has had a lot of people stab him over the
call him a
years,
strawberry?
but none of
Yeah,
a
that's what
patch
he-
on the Edgelord Espada.
Then they got me strawberry.
Alright,
In
can
a
I get
bid
it
to
on
rescue
pause real quick?
Orihime, Ishigo found
Well, you think of anime, what are your like big three in anime?
In no random order, Seven Deadly Sins,
Ooh.
Dragon Ball Z will forever be up there, and Naruto.
Okay.
Mine gotta be Dragon Ball Z. I always loved Inuyasha. Cowboy Bebop.
Did
Ooh,
you know
look.
Inuyasha has they got a
Yes,
spin off of his
and
kids?
I seen that, and I didn't know they actually finished the main story off.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been watching the original one just to finish that up and then go on.
I messed up. I started the kid one and then realized they finished it with Naraku, so
Yeah.
now I'm going back.
All right. So mine, of course, is Naruto Shippuden, Dragon Ball Z. And my third, I'm taking it back to Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing is still one of my favorites.
The OG Gundam.
OG Gundam Wing.
Okay.
And I just watched it. I just watched it the other day, bruh. Storyline of it is great.
himself clashing blades with Hukemondo's very own Batman, the results of which ended
Batman.
rather poorly for him, on the count of Ulquiorra unleashing a second release form, which proved strong enough to blast a hole in him.
I put a hole in.
Of course, the
Where's the
highlight
fight?
came from Ishigo's murderous second wind.
Where's the
Right
fight?
On a much
Not
hollower
a punch,
guise,
but oh.
Start right
he
now.
laid
Oh.
waste to the aspect of
he
emptiness with
transformed?
zero mercy and a whole lot of screams.
Oh gosh.
2011, Homura vs. Walpurgis Knight.
It was a lot worse than that.
Madoka Magica.
I heard
The build-up
Madoka's
to
good.
This apocalyptic encounter was insane.
This is the second one that's on here.
今度こそ
Madoka?
Nah, it's fucking dope.
It's trying to see Empress of America
From
twice.
the brief glimpse we were given
I think
in
the studio was
opening
the same.
episode, all the way through Homura's various time jumps, it was clear that this particular witch was not something you could just take down with a single shot. Hence why Homura
like a
brought
damn
an entire
game,
military's
boss. Yeah.
worth of weaponry with her. Rocket launchers, bombs, every kind of ammo the broken magical girl could get her hands on, she unleashed, all in a desperate attempt to change the impending future that awaited them.
Oh, wow.
While her
Shot
efforts
shadows.
proved useless, the sight of her setting off a dozen missiles at once
I got a mob
isn't
should be on
something
this.
you're likely to forget.
It should be like around 2013 the mob.
2012, Kiritsugu vs. Kirei, Fate Zero. Goes to show that for all their servants
Check
and
this
their
out,
noble phantasms, the ancient heroes of the Fateverse don't have a patch on these two masters. Whose
I was gonna say, a lot of these
long-awaited
fights
battle
come from shit
proved to be
that's
so visceral
Not on
and
Netflix,
intense
not on Hulu,
that we're
not on
pretty
Adult
sure we
Swim.
were
Like
holding our breath
shit you
all
have to
throughout.
search
Japanese
for,
video.
man.
ダブルアクセル
On the one hand, you have the self-titled Champion of Justice, armed with anti-magic weaponry, who would sacrifice those most precious to him to save the world from strife. On the other, you've got the
Cartoon Matrix
Church's
style?
ultimate assailant, whose physical prowess and murderous instincts are unparalleled, who would slaughter everyone in order to find a purpose in life. Put them together, and what do you get? one of Ufotable's greatest accomplishments.
I got to pass 3 had not been a fight.
Eren
it's been
versus
about the
Annie.
fight, and then it
Attack
just
on
stops.
Titan.
This
While the
one.
series would go on to elevate and perfect their heavyweight
As I
Titan
said, I went
fights
back to
down
watch-
the line,
Wait, I
watching
went
these
back to
two
watch
tear
this
each
one.
other to pieces inside the
This is
walls
2013?
still made for a
Damn.
great finale to the original series.
It's like, up.
Shablam.
Apparently, these games are amazing.
Yeah.
After her
I
identity
heard
as
that
the
too.
female Titan is blown, Annie goes on a rampage, with only the Survey Corps' screaming rage machine
Nobody
capable
knew
of
he was a
stopping
Titan.
her.
Who did?
Starting out.
Starting out, yeah.
Oh, when it first started,
Yeah.
I was about to say, they found out the first time he
Into his
transformed. really.
bestial side, it's not long before
tried to
Eren
clap
is
him.
tearing off limbs and beating her to a giant pulp, along with any unfortunate civilians that happen to be caught in the middle of their tussle.
This is one of those shows where a lot of people died.
2014.
First episode.
Netero
This
versus
was a
Meruem.
great,
Hunter x Hunter.
great,
Watching an old
great
man in
fight.
socks try
Yes.
to squash an ant has never been more exhilarating. With the king's power proving to be nigh unstoppable,
Thanks for saying the
hope
correct
for the
name,
human
too.
race falls to veteran
Hunter
Hunter
Hunter.
Netero
I hate people that throw
and
the X
his
in there. You're not supposed to say the
colossal
fucking X.
abilities. What follows is quite possibly
Frieza.
the
This
height
was
of
a
shonen
great fight.
battles, with Meruem
tell me Frieza was in it.
continuously
Oh.
fending off the seemingly endless hands of
They used
Netero's
to call him
100
Cell, you
type
call him Freezer. That's what he look like. He look like a fusion
Bodhisattva.
between Cell and Freezer. Slap your ass. No. You know what?
As much a game of chess as it is a fight between two
Dio versus what's
gods,
her name?
the
Oh, no.
way in which Netero
Jojo.
utilizes the Zero Hand and Poor Man's
Goodbye,
Rose
Jojo.
is truly unforgettable, raising the bar for animated confrontations everywhere.
無慈悲の方向である。
2015, Saitama versus
This was a good
Boros.
fight, even
One
though
Punch
it
Man.
was off nothing because
This should not have been considered
It
a
was a
great
great
fight.
fight, though.
None of his fights should be in this.
Bruh, I think
it was great that he got his ass whooped.
a lot of social media overhyped this. Just the fact of somebody punching people one time. Because it's a shit show.
Yeah,
It's a shit show.
Yeah, it is.
Simple as that.
gotta agree.
This is definitely is. But then this was the battle that everybody thought like, oh shit, this guy's actually whooping Saitama's ass. And then you realize
No,
that
because you
shit-
can't even say that because when he fought the bug on the supermarket day, was doing the same thing.
Sure. And this guy's supposed to be all powerful though. This guy's supposed to be like all powerful, destroy the whole world type.
One punch though, man. Yeah,
Technically,
if
he-
you love,
he-
if you
he
love
did more than one
Superman, you'll
punch.
love
about to say
this.
technically he beat him in 2 punches in this
Yeah,
fight.
he beat him by 2 punches. So
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Turns
swayed my
out when the
decision.
world's strongest hero gets serious, he blows everyone's collective
him once,
minds in the
disintegrated,
process.
came back.
Even after taking
Took
out
a serious
threats like the
punch.
Deep Sea King and an incoming meteor,
Deep Sea King
it did
pissed me
nothing
off.
to prepare us for his hype match against the galactic tyrant Boros.
メテオリックバースト。
In spite of getting kicked into the moon and bombarded by all manner of next-level attacks that would likely wipe out any other S-Class heroes, Saitama casually shrugged them off before delivering a punch that made the world shake. The only thing crazier than the damage he inflicted is the knowledge that he was still holding back.
必殺マジシリーズ。マジ殴り。
serious punch. Like that, come on now. Like you said, Superman type shit.
Yeah.
2016, Naruto vs Sasuke.
yeah.
Naruto Shippuden. It was the rematch for the ages, and it only took over 11 years to take place.
エントン炎イカズチ。
With the fourth Great Shinobi War finally over, Sasuke
Was that
finally
3
makes his
Narutos?
intentions known, and it's up
Yeah,
to
it's 4.
Naruto to end their feud once
No,
and
that's
for
3.
all.
3. Two
Taking
fights to
place
Rock
at
Lee.
the
How many
very
One
same
Piece?
spot of their last
2.
encounter, the Valley of the End, Naruto and Sasuke have absolutely
They had
no
it
qualms
rocking, but you could
about
put so many
completely
Naruto fights on here.
destroying the place. And once both competitors get their insane powers out of their system, it all boils down to one of the best and most brutal fistfights in anime
Yeah.
history.
ナルト。
we like to think of this fight as a thank you letter to all the fans who put themselves through all that awful filler.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
indeed.
Real quick. If it's one thing that makes Naruto bad, was the fillers. Some fillers were good, but it was just so many.
That filler was the worst.
The thing is, though, some shows can have filler and they can still be good. So are they just not good fillers?
No, it's just too many. It was too many in Naruto. One thing I say about Naruto, though, every character has a great backstory. And the filler tried to show it, but it was like, okay, we really don't care about this character at this point.
A lot of times, that's what fillers are used for, though.
Yeah, it was just too much for every character. Like, every major character and everything.
Guy had a corny background. His dad died to the 7 deadly swordsmen. Now he's a beast. Like that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, but you gotta give it to Naruto. As much as it was just a long filler, it's like too many fillers. They tried to make you say like, okay, every character has a story about them.
Rest in peace, Neji.
Yeah, I was gonna say rest in peace, Neji. Rest in peace, Jiraiya. They tried that, and I gotta respect it for, but it was just so many. It was just too many. Don't get it started on a fight. Like, it'll start, like, say if it started the war and everything. It'll start with the war, and then it'll just give you fillers. Like, oh, come on, bro. Like, that's the worst. If you're going to do fillers, do it before the war. Do it before a build-up. It'll build everything up, and then it'll just give you, like, what, 10, 15 episodes
It was
of
mad filler in the war. I was like, all right, I want to see this dude.
Yeah, but we did get some great fights in some of the fillers. Like, my guy, Dairo and everything. Versus the dudes in the from the ocean and everything that got sealed in the barrels. I forgot that fight.
Oh, I knew about the two brothers.
Yep,
that was a good one.
Yeah. So, but like I said, Naruto, you just had too much filler, man. I know you guys want to compete with One Piece with episode, but you didn't need to. Get your point across, and move on because you're a great show.
I wonder if One Piece is like that too with a lot of filler.
We're gonna find out.
They have to be, bro. You can't have that many episodes and be story.
Nah, they said a lot of his story in One Piece, which is crazy.
I'll never find out.
2017. Deku vs. Todoroki. My Hero Academia. You don't know what a superhero spectacle is until you've seen these two high schoolers clash via tournament arc, both burdened with so much emotional baggage and unrelenting determination that, quite frankly, you have no idea who to root for. In a desperate act to help Todoroki overcome the shadow of his abusive father, Deku pushes the elemental prodigy to the limit, until he finally accepts both halves of his
and all his moves named after the American cities. Just like his hero, All Might.
Building to a blistering crescendo, the sight of One For All taking on a simultaneous fire and ice storm is incredible, heightened by the fact we're seeing two future pros in the making slowly come into their own.
You might go back and check that out.
Yeah, they got
2018, Goku vs. Jiren.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
What a time to be a Dragon Ball fan. Just when it looked like the Tournament of Power couldn't get any more frantic, along comes Goku to defy the odds once again. Only this time by achieving a form that even makes gods shudder.
You know one thing about this fight, as great as this fight was, it had some bad parts in it. Like the part when they were just standing there and you see the arms just flailing around.
Yeah.
Like some of them animations was like,
To me, I would have put the Kefla Goku in there just from that ending.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just from that alone,
the comment
man.
3 times.
Yes.
Bro. And people, y'all guys don't understand. We literally watched every episode when they came out over my crib and everything when it was out. Y'all come over
my crib.
It's your crib too. It's both of our cribs. We had some more episodes over here.
All right.
Yeah. All right. But was it this one though that we saw at your crib?
I don't know.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like just to bring that back. Like we was back in like our teenage year, even though it was a couple years
I was
ago.
back in the day when we used to go to get the
down the vent and get the
video,
tapes.
the tapes, yeah.
Yeah.
Japanese tapes.
Nah, but this is a great fight. I just, like I said, it's certain parts of it that was just like, certain animations parts of it. But that's Super though. Super, I think Super got a little bit lazy with some of this stuff.
It wasn't lazy. It was money, man. They was running. They kept burning the budget on everything.
Yeah.
Like when it started, they used a lot of money. Then they started like when they was doing the backstory to, Frieza coming back. They started running out of money, so all the animations looked shitty. Then they started picking up again. Then they ran out of money again. Like it was up and down. I think that's why we're still waiting now for more episodes.
Yeah.
Money Man. They getting it now though. That movie helped a lot.
Oh,
That
movie
Broly
was
movie
great.
got him crazy right
Yes.
With this newfound power of Ultra Instinct, the Saiyan wasn't only able to hold his own against the seemingly unending might of Jiren the Grey, but also gave hardcore Z fans a battle that was just as nostalgic as it was thrilling. Capping with an unexpected tag
whole
team
Tournament
with
of Power
Frieza,
just lingered
this
for too
face-off
long.
stands proud
Huh?
amongst
The whole Tournament of Power
pantheon
just lingered
of
for way
Dragon
too
Ball's
long,
That's
man.
another
outings.
thing, man. It's like every episode was 1 minute.
Yeah.
So it was 30 episodes in 30 minutes.
2019, Asta and
Black
Yuno
Clover.
versus
It's actually a
Link.
good show though.
Black Clover. A no magic
Got jumped?
loser with a devil
I gotta check
inside,
that out.
a
It's
prodigy
actually a good
capable
show.
of tapping into the magic of the spirits, and a recently reincarnated elf
As for
with
that
sword
dude.
skills for days. Put all this together and what do you get? An aerial assault that serves as a perfect example as to why this series holds the position of frontrunner for the next generation of shonen. With Licht's half-awakened body still proving to be too much to handle alone, the Clover Kingdom's most iconic rivals let loose with all they have, combining the power of their ascended forms to deliver one hell of a light show with all the animated trimmings you could want.
I'm about
Do
to
you
go check
agree
that
with
fight
our
out.
Yeah, great
picks?
show.
Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo and be sure to subscribe.
So there we go, man. Top 20 from each year. I mean, some of the shows we haven't seen, but a lot of shows. No,
I like that.
got a
I love when
checklist.
they throw shit in there that y'all two don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna make us go back, man. That's what it's
Yeah.
about, man. That's what I love. That's what I love about anime. Not just the fights, but just the animation.
Mainly the fights.
A lot of it's the fights, but yeah. But even with the animations of the fights and everything, like I look
Story,
at-
animation, fights.
That's hey,
The
that's what
victory.
makes that's what makes a great anime.
Yeah.
That's what makes a great anime. If you have those three, everything else is gonna fall in line. So there you go, people. What you guys think, man? Did they miss something? Do you guys have your best fights? Let us know in the comments.
Make sure you guys click all the links in the description from the original video to the streaming links to follow everything Punch Drunk does on my merch over at geeksanleash.com. Where the heck go? Shook it. Get that merch on your body. We had some merch here. I don't know where it went. Also, our Facebook gaming page. Check out our daily streams over there. Then you can head on over to the Patreon. We got 3 tiers over there. Pick one. Whatever works for you, works for us.
Yes, sir. So all that being said, man, make sure you guys send your comments, send your love. You guys have any suggestions of anime you guys want us to check out or some reactions you want us to do, let us know in the comments. So with that being said, Mr. Swag and Waggy,
I'm just Dan.
It's your boy, Chubb.
we out.